You know what's weird is we've talked about Disney so much that I feel like I've been with you before, but I haven't.
In spirit.
Yeah.
I know. How fun. We've never been on a trip with you before, but I feel like we have.
We haven't been on any
We went
trips?
camping
That is
multiple times. And we went on that
You
cabin
guys did.
trip to Beaver
Oh, we did go to Beaver. Yeah.
with the ward.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's
I'm
a
trying to
picture.
think.
There's a picture of you and me sitting on the tailgate of a truck, maybe.
Oh, yes, you're holding it some bread and I'm doing this. It's just so silly.
As one does.
You know how it goes.
Yeah.
I do have, and then I have a picture of like someone's taking a picture and Caden's like smiling and you're yelling at the person taking a picture. You're like, no!
It was me.
And
I have
beautiful
never
picture of
yelled at
Morgan
Morgan
happened
before.
that day.
It did.
She has such a beautiful picture.
Congrats.
It's really, I took it, so.
Did you? I couldn't remember who
You
took
think
it.
you took it?
I didn't for sure.
But,
Ouch. You think you're good enough to take a picture?
well,
No.
her arms are clearly down here.
It's like obviously not a selfie.
That's what I meant by
Yeah,
it,
I know
Cade.
what you
Stop trying to burn our bridges. It can't happen. It can't happen.
Brap-bap-bap-bap.
Can I just tell you this story? This kid,
Oh, we're recording?
are we?
I guess so. Trunk gave me.
Trunk. my BFF trunk.
My main
Trunk gave me a
village
thumbs
man.
Okay, this is boy that I work with.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was in the boys' room today, which is normally like cray cray.
Really hard.
Yeah, but they were kind of vibey today. They were pretty fun.
Good.
And so we're like talking about like bad jokes and like that one that Taylor told us, the marinara one. Have I told you that one? It's like, what's a DJ's favorite sauce? And it's like marinara. Sorry. So anyway, I like told one of my favorite kids that this, and I was like, this is like such a hilarious joke. Like, go forth and conquer, you know? And so you were like telling these jokes, and then he was like, I came up with another one. He's like, what's a DJ's son's name? And he's like, Eric. I was like, that's so funny. So we're like talking back and forth, and then this other kid comes up and he's like, I have a joke. And then he's like, knock, knock. And then we're like, who's there? And he's like, police. And we're like, police who? And he's like, police, let me in. And then like no one laughed.
Oh.
And then this boy who's like, slay. And I was crying.
Oh.
He's like, slay. And I just thought that was so funny. Anyway,
Adorable.
I love him. He just is such a vibe. He's so fun. Slay.
Slay.
And sometimes with the male staff, he'll be like, girl boss. Like, you're so funny. Anyway, welcome to No Bummers. This is a podcast where we talk about anything we want, and the only rule is
No bummers.
we prepare.
We the people.
We the people
In order to form a more perfect union.
prepare a topic every week that the other hosts don't know about. And we also talk about hyperfixations.
And really whatever we want.
And really whatever we want. My name's Jackie.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm Tronk.
And this is our good friend Trunk. What was I going to say? Oh, I know my hyperfixation.
Okay.
My hyperfixation is Noah Kahn again. His song Your Needs, My Needs makes me want to cry every time I hear it.
Yeah.
Also, Dial Drunk is good. Also, Call Your Mom makes me cry every single time.
Do you call your mom every time?
No. But I would call your guys' mom.
Karate chop.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I would call your mom.
It's okay. It's okay.
Why do I touch the thing?
It
Hey,
was-
by the way, I have this little thing because I lean back too much. And so you can hear me no matter what. It's so close. But yeah,
So this thing is worthless.
worthless to me because look, I have a portable one.
Just for show.
Yeah.
But I'll also talk into this double time. But sorry I karate chopped you, but
It's okay.
you
It's
want to
okay.
listen to Call Your Mom sometime?
Sure.
And then know that I would call your mom.
Okay. I
Okay.
think that will make me cry.
Okay.
Okay.
I would call your mom also.
It's a good song.
It is. And if you know Noah Khan, you know what that means.
You know.
You know what that means. Sorry. Moving on. Go ahead, Morgan. What about you?
I think we should make you sit with that joke
I don't really want
for
to.
just like 30 seconds.
No, I don't want to.
30 seconds. It's like a long time.
What if Morgan and I were just silent for 30
I think I would implode. There's
I
no
think you
way.
would just keep talking and it wouldn't be
I literally would just it wasn't that bad. I've said worse. You want to hear worse? And then I just I'd ruin my life
for the bit.
For you people. No, let's not. Let's move on.
Okay.
Noah, let's move on.
I love you so much. Go ahead.
My hyperfixation has been the game The Oregon Trail. I got it on my Switch because it was on sale, and I have literally blown away my entire weekend playing this game. I had big
Is it
plans.
just the old Oregon Trail game on your Switch?
Pretty much.
It's
There's
a little
some
more progressive.
differences. Yeah, when you open it, it says we know that our portrayal of Native American cultures wasn't very sensitive because in the old Oregon Trail, one of the obstacles was sometimes Native Americans would raid your camp and steal all of your stuff.
Yeah.
So they have changed a lot of
They're
that.
like,
and
oopsie.
yeah.
Sorry.
They're nicer. And then actually there was you can talk to different people when you get to the rest stops or the forts or whatever. And there was a Mormon settler that I talked to, which was funny. Yeah.
A settler.
And she was like, we're going west to avoid persecution. And I was like, yeah, you go, honey.
Westward ho.
Yeah.
Westward
Ho.
But it's just it's so fun, but it's such a spectacular waste of time because probably 80% of the game you're just staring at your little characters walking across the screen.
It's
and
you're
then
taking ill on the chin.
yeah, and then every once in a while it'll be so and so got dysentery, and you're like, dang it! And
Dang it, so and so.
yeah. Or I don't know if this was in the old one, so someone who's more knowledgeable than me will have to say. But now your characters can become forlorn. They just get so sad. And I'm like, you guys, keep it together.
Sadness
They literally, their characters will walk hunched over. And then if they get
schlump.
too forlorn, they just walk off into the wilderness and they're gone.
That's a mood though.
Isn't
that is
that
a
crazy?
whole mood.
So you have to have these little harmonicas and you play the harmonica and then your whole group gets happier. Isn't that so
They're like,
That
hey,
would make me happier.
you ever been so forlorn that you just leave your wagon train?
Yeah.
And you need a harmonica solo stat.
They just F off into the wilderness to die because they hate being a part of my wagon train so much. And that's so offensive. But anyway.
I would promise to only get forlorn sometimes on your
Thank you.
wagon train.
Thank you.
Same.
I appreciate that, you guys.
I think people get forlorn because I would have that harmonica and I would never shut up.
Dude, I think if I played the harmonica, people would be forlorn. So I don't understand how that
I'm bad at the
everything.
harmonica. You're supposed to. I actually don't know how to play a harmonica. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you?
No. It's
Okay.
it's 2023. No one plays the
Maybe
harmonica.
you should. But
Apparently, it'll help us not be forlorn.
I know. But I had a harmonica and it was hot pink, and I got it from the dollar section at Walmart. That section slaps,
Dude,
Had
let's all
silly
go get
strings
harmonicas.
I don't know if they have them anymore, but we
Okay,
can
we'll
definitely
go
try.
look.
But so my brother and I were all day, and my mom's like, "I hate you."
And then mysteriously you woke up the next day and
I think
They're
we
gone.
harmonica.
Oh, your harmonica
And-
went to the farm.
your mom was like, I don't know, some weary settlers passed through here.
They
And
were so sad,
And
Jackie.
they were
I had to give
forlorn.
them.
You don't know what that means.
they were just so forlorn I had to give them your harmonica.
You understand, I'm
But do you
sure.
want to hear something else that's so cute?
Yeah.
If your party comes upon a dog and you feed the dog and then you pet the dog, your whole party is happy again.
That
Isn't
is-
that so cute?
That is
Also
sweet.
understandable.
And the dog just
Yeah.
wags his tail. It's so cute. Anyway,
Do you
I've
keep the dog?
wasted. No, he has
Oh.
to walk away because
Okay.
he has
How
an
come?
owner. He has an owner somewhere. They don't really explain where the
That
dog
doesn't
comes
sound
from.
right, but okay.
But it's I've wasted so much of my time on it already. So that's my hyperfixation.
I love that.
Incredible.
What about you, Cade?
Mine, I found a TikTok channel. Is that what they're called?
Sure.
Profile?
Page?
And it's called Latinas Against Spooky Shit.
I've seen that.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
This man is incredible.
He's so funny.
So it'll be like a video of something spooky happening, of someone being like, I was driving through the forest and like saw this figure standing off the side of the road or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and like it's a green screen and like you'll see his eyes like pop in from the side and they're just like just doing these big eyes. And then when the video ends, he'll be like, hola, buenas tardes. And he'll just start like rambling off about like, if you see this, you shouldn't follow it. And like
Right.
you shouldn't
Like
stop
a
your car.
disclaimer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just like decompressing what you've just witnessed or like
Yeah.
how to avoid it from happening to you. Or
That's so funny.
it's quite good.
He's
So
very funny.
I would recommend looking it up if you like
Spooky
spooky
stuff.
things.
Yeah, because
Because
the
there
videos
is-
are still scary.
The videos are very scary.
Yeah.
There was this one of
Watch 'em.
I'll show you. some.
this girl and she's in her apartment and her doorknob's jiggling and there's a voice coming from the other side of the door that's like, Gabby, it's your mom. Gabby, open the door. Gabby. And on the like text, it's like, this isn't my mom's voice or something like that. And
Oh, I just got
and so
goosebumps.
she like is freaking out about this door jiggling and like she's like, it's not my mom. And so spooky stuff like that.
Very spooky.
Yeah, I'm down.
So I'd recommend it because you get the spooky and then you get like the little comedy after.
Got it. Like,
So it's
comic
it's a
relief.
whole meal.
Got
Yeah.
it. Cool.
A whole
Girl
meal.
dinner.
Let's take a break.
Okay, cool. So maybe you've seen the trend on TikTok, but there's this trend and it's like, if you know the words to this song,
Yeah.
sing along. Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
Sing along. And so then I say one word and then you have to try to sing what I'm saying.
Oh, like an improvised song?
No, you don't just make up a song. It's just a song. You don't make it up. I don't want to hear a Cade original. I want to hear a real song.
So
Well,
she's
I would
just
like to
gonna
offer
say-
you one Cade original.
That's fine. I'll take it.
She'll just say like the first word,
like,
and then we have
if-
to guess.
And then you'd say like,
If you would step back from that
yes,
ledge, my
something like
friend.
that. And, but you have to
Wow.
guess.
Okay.
So should we do?
And we're trying to guess what song you're thinking of.
so we can either do. You have to come up with something, or you have to think what I'm thinking. Say what I'm thinking.
I think let's do that one.
Say what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the first incantation, but I'll catch on.
It's like a spell.
If you know, no, we don't have to sing it. Let me think. Okay. I'm so sorry. I forgot every
It's
song I've
almost
ever
like
known.
it's her it's like your topic almost.
Okay, let me think. It's like okay, it's like
So what? I'm still a rock star.
good choice, but no.
No.
I know you don't know the song that came to mind, so
Sing it anyway.
So if you cared, find
that's
me.
what I was gonna sing.
That's
Look
what it
to
was.
the
What?
western sky.
Wicked,
You
yeah.
know that song?
Yes.
I literally played it on the
Wow.
piano 2 weeks ago, and she was like, "Do you know that whole song?"
You weren't singing.
But she
because I had to beg
knew
him.
the song.
Yeah, so like, you know, in Barbie when they're like, "Oh man, sang at me for," I'm like, I asked Cade to sing at me for 5 minutes and he wouldn't, but he did play the piano.
What a relatable scene that
I
was.
was,
really was.
I kid you not. The first time that I watched it, I was like, I cannot wait for Morgan to
Oh
just
my
see this one scene.
I know.
Just this scene.
Okay, is it?
Is it too
Too
soon
late
to
now to say sorry.
No. What did you say?
I was gonna sing "Delicate" by Taylor Swift.
Say it.
Is it too soon to do this yet?
That's what it
Because I
was.
know
Delicate.
it's delicate.
Okay, let me think.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
So,
Okay, that's the same one you said last time. Are you singing the the way that it's sung in the song?
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying.
Try
Do
again.
it again.
So.
What? I'm still
No!
stealing yours.
Ha 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 ha.
By Cinderella? No.
No, it was me and Trent.
Oh.
Ah.
So.
Close.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't remember the
that's a
rest
good
of that
one.
Song.
So close together.
Mhm.
Da, da, da,
From
da, da,
Enchanted?
da. So
Is it not that
close.
No.
Okay.
So.
Give us the second word.
So glad. So glad.
So glad.
Cade?
I don't know.
That's close.
Oh yeah, that's a good
So
one.
glad you.
Oh,
Cade.
I can see you. Is that what you're singing? So glad you. I don't know what you're singing.
So glad you made time to see
Oh.
me.
Oh, back to December.
Yeah.
That's not where I was at.
You're like, oh.
I thought you were singing I Can See You.
I wish.
Sorry.
Okay. You want to do one?
Yeah,
go
hit
ahead.
us with it, Mo. Hit me with your best shot, as Pat Benatar would say. Did I tell you guys I saw her in concert a couple weeks ago?
Keep talking
You
so I
did?
can look
It was
up
awesome.
songs.
That's so fun.
She didn't sing that song though, which was disappointing.
Which one? Oh, hit me with
Hit me with your the
I'm
one that I
sorry.
just sang when I remembered
the
that.
conversation went out of my head, and I don't know how to tell you.
Just deleted it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Ay.
How's it coming over there, sport?
It's going really good.
Sport. Old sport.
Let's see. Should we do Disney songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, you're.
No, I'm ready.
She's locked in.
You're locking.
She's
in.
unlocked the vault,
Okay.
the Disney vault in her brain.
Let me think.
Open.
What?
What happened?
What would I give
Oh.
if I could live
No.
out
Okay,
of these?
go ahead.
What would you get for
Not Disney, but I like where your head's
I
at.
love
I
it.
do like where your head's at. Okay, hit it.
What I
would give
Nope.
if I could live out. Just a different part. Is that
That's
what
the exact part I just sang.
I'm so sorry. I did the key change though.
You
Did
want
you?
a third word?
You haven't even given us two.
What I?
Okay. What I wouldn't give to live out of these waters.
What I love?
What I
When I
love
was-
most about singing at Christmas. I don't know.
At Christmas? What?
I don't know. What I like most? What'd you say?
What I love.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I love.
No.
What
What I love. It's so crazy when you're doing it because you're like, this is so obvious, and then the other
What
people
I
are like,
love.
yeah.
Singing. How about you guess?
I don't.
Okay, what?
I'm
one
drawing
more
a
word.
blank.
What I love most.
Oh, what I love most about rivers is you never step in the same
Yeah.
river
Oh
twice.
my gosh.
There you go.
The water's always changing, always flowing.
All right.
That was not even on my radar.
What I love most
Let me see.
about rivers is
In the
in the jungle, the mighty jungle. Okay, wait, what did you say?
I gave you 2 words to start.
In the 100-acre woods.
Oh, yeah.
where Christian. I
No?
don't think they say that. I think they say.
No, they say deep in the 100-acre woods.
I'm sorry. Okay.
in the night?
Heartless by Kanye.
That famous Disney song, Heartless, by Kanye West.
Think Disneyland.
In the enchanted tiki room.
In the tiki
Yeah.
tiki room.
I couldn't
Oh, yeah.
remember. I've only seen it.
I was
twice.
trying to
You
think
said
of.
the full title.
I
the
was-
attraction.
I was trying to think if there was a part of It's a Small World that had in the.
In
Oh.
the world, there is a smaller world. That's where all of us are. Cade, go ahead.
Yeah,
You
your
want me to
turn.
do one?
Yeah.
Do I have to
Two.
do Disney or do you,
You
want
can
me
do
to?
No, you
whatever.
can do whatever you
But
want.
make sure we know it.
So I can't do Take Your Problems to the Disco.
I've only heard it a couple times.
I've actually listened to that one.
If I just say take.
Your problem to the disco.
Yep, that's definitely how the tune
I
goes.
don't know it.
Take your problems to the disco.
Come on, get happy at the disco.
You should have said that.
Nothing can stop us now.
How did you even watch that video I sent you?
Probably not.
Let me watch it right now.
It's explicit, so you can
you can't play it on this.
Okay, I'll watch it during our next
watch it
break.
during our next break because I tried to offer you a problem solver.
Nothing's gonna get rid of that first song.
Nothing.
It's in there for life, so I sing it probably
Okay.
once a day.
This is one I know that all three of you know.
Okay.
Coming.
Round the mountain when she comes.
Nope.
When she comes. Sorry.
Wait, say it again.
Coming.
Down swinging. I'll be a number one with a bullet.
No, that's We're Going Down.
Oh, got it. Come in.
Nope.
Come in with the rain.
Come in or coming?
It's coming. So it's kind of flat.
Coming home.
Coming.
I'm coming home.
Is it Panic at the Disco?
It's not.
Is it Fall Out
Oh,
Boy?
good.
No.
Is it Taylor?
They're a Christian band.
A Christian band.
No.
And you sure that we know it?
If you do not know this song, I will leave and never come back.
Okay. No
It's
pressure.
high stakes. High stakes. Just a
Uh,
couple more words.
Coming out.
Of my cage, and I was doing just fine.
Got it.
Good
Because I
job.
want it all.
Why is it so hard?
I don't know. It's like I forgot everything.
Yeah, my brain's like, you don't listen to music.
You've never heard of music in your
This
life.
game would be fun if you ever listened to a song in your life.
But you haven't. Stop trying. Give us another one.
What would I give? I'm sorry.
I'm just helping.
Okay.
Okay, let's do Never.
Never. Is it?
I just rickrolled you on our own podcast.
Here,
Good
pick another one.
job.
Why? That was what it was.
That was a
One
great
more.
one. Oh, okay.
I want one more. It's a fun game.
It's my game.
I say one more.
I always think a ghost is haunting me, but I really just moved it with my elbow.
No ghost
own
in this
personal
house.
I was
Ghost?
like, did anyone else say that? And it was my own elbow moving it. Roll the tapes. I'm coming home. I'm coming
No, it's just
home.
stuck in my head.
Trying to think of one that all three of you would know for sure.
He said, in the enchanted tiki room.
I couldn't think of it.
I just remembered that as well.
In the tiki room. I couldn't think of it.
No, you did great.
I couldn't think of it.
I can't wait. It's honestly hard to come up with songs as well.
Well,
I know.
because I'm trying to find a song that I'm like, I know for sure all three of you, one, have heard the song, and two, know the words.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I've got one.
Okay.
You.
Change your mind.
Nope.
Like a girl.
Sorry.
You.
With your
I
words like
know.
knives on a chalkboard,
No,
calling
no.
me out when I wounded you.
No.
Okay, what's the next word?
If I say the next word, it'll give it away for sure.
Okay, say it one more time.
You.
Bitch.
No.
You ought to know that
You.
No, it's not. You isn't as drawn out. It's like you. But
You.
It's like grovelly. Think
You.
older
Grovelly?
music.
You. You don't stop believing. Okay, one more word.
You can't stop the
You
beat.
ain't.
Another motorhound dog.
That's why I
Hound
said I
dog.
couldn't say the second word. It's so clear.
Ain't. You ain't.
What do you mean? There's probably millions of you ain'ts.
Probably.
You ain't
They're all country songs.
coming
Yep.
around the mountain when you come.
That's a threat.
You ain't. Trust me.
Trust me.
Trust
you
me when I
don't
say.
even try. You step 1 foot around that mountain.
It's
On
over.
site. I thank you guys for playing that with me.
That was fun.
I wanted to play that for so many days.
And now
So
you
here
did
we
it.
are. Let's take a break.
Break.
Ooh.
Ooh. I need you up here.
I'm up here. Ooh.
I can go next.
Okay.
I just have a question for you guys.
I might have an
I'm-
answer.
Mayhaps have an answer.
If you could see, you don't have to participate
I
in,
can see.
but if you could see any historical event happen in history, what would it be and why? Like you don't have to be in it, you don't have to deal with it, but just like watch how it plays out.
Got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Boston Tea Party, because that was petty AF, and I want to be
Because I would love to be a part
I
of
would
that.
love to
Actually.
be a part of that. They're like,
Amazing.
That's an
Whoops.
excellent answer, actually.
Thank you.
That's really good. So you just want
Some-
to see him like throw all the tea out.
yeah, they're like, oh my gosh, all these people, we can't control these people, and then they're like, because were they like the big tea bricks?
right.
Yeah.
Where you, like, shave off,
one
like, a little
brick
bit?
would like last a household an entire year, and they're just like dumping them
They're
all
like,
out.
whoops. Like, oh my gosh, who's doing this? You know?
like that's crazy. In
I
a
mean,
way.
some slightly problematic
Yeah.
parts, because like they did
They blame.
try to blame it on the Native Americans.
they did. Those
So
those
not,
poor guys.
not great.
Yeah.
But
But-
other than that, maybe we go like one day before and we're like,
Uh-huh.
hey everyone, I know that we said we're going to dress like Native Americans. Let's scratch that.
Yeah, I would be the voice of reason, but like, you're not gonna want to do
Like,
that.
Trust
why don't
me.
we dress like red coats
A
instead?
couple hundred years from now, it's not going
Yeah,
to be a
dress
cute
like
look.
people- yeah,
Dress like the soldiers.
like, oh.
Exactly.
And
Dress
then,
like the
look,
British.
they were throwing their tea in the water.
Like they are actually crazy.
I know, that would have been way better.
People are like, yeah, that is pretty weird.
Our dress up is like old women. Because then you're
Oh.
going to sneak onto the boat. Everyone's
They're
going to be like,
I'm
look at,
just here to buy my tea.
I would just like a brick.
Yeah, so that's what I would be there for.
Amazing.
That's a good
That
one.
would be a fun one to watch, I think.
That would be really fun.
What about you, Cade?
I think mine would be VE Day, like Victory in Europe Day from World War II.
Oh.
The day that like we won the war.
Yeah.
I think that would be super cool.
You're like,
Dang, that's so fun.
that would be
Because that's where like all of those iconic videos of people just like having a blast in the streets of New York.
Like the one soldier.
The soldier kissing the girl, like that's
Yeah.
all on VE Day. So like I
Love
think
that.
I feel like the high on that day would just be
crazy.
so cool.
So fun to watch.
Seriously.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's modern enough that I don't have to worry about like a weird disease taking a member of my family. But it's also like long enough ago that it was a real war that was fought with real people in the trenches, and like it was so long and like all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we don't really have a day like that in recent history where it's like, we won a war. Congrats, everybody.
And like everyone is so excited.
yeah. And like the world was safe.
Right. Wow.
So.
That's a really good
That
one.
is a good one. What about you, Mo?
Well, I went really, really old. And I would love to
The
see
burning bush.
I was
that is like the time frame, but that's not exactly
Oh.
what I was gonna say. But
the parting of the Red Sea.
I want to see that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Because like the way
That would be
it's
pretty
described, I'm just like that can't like my brain can't comprehend
Can't
like
handle.
the magnitude of that kind of a miracle. So
Even
I'm
if-
like
Yeah.
I want to see that and like see like, you know, in Prince of Egypt, which is
That's what I was gonna say.
one of my favorite movies,
I
it's
love
like
Prince of
crazy
Egypt.
because they had like all the people walking on the bottom of the ocean, and there's that one scene where like lightning flashes and you see
And
like
you see
a
the whale.
giant, yeah. Well, it's not a whale; it's a shark.
Oh, is it a shark?
It's a
I need to
shark
watch
bait.
Prince of
Hoo-ah.
Egypt. again.
It's so
It's
good.
a shark because I saw somebody pointed this out. I didn't come up with this on my own, but because whales' fins go
and it
up
was
and
going
down,
side to
and
side.
it goes side to side. So it's like what's a big the megalodon shark is what people are saying.
Interesting.
But anyway, I think
That lived in the Red Sea.
yeah, it's we lose some of the connection. It's okay, but
You're like, I know a thing or two about sharks.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me check my zoo books.
I love how much zoo books gets brought up on this podcast.
it's like a lot.
It is.
So on Sunday night, sorry to detract from your important Red Sea story.
That's okay.
My parents were talking about their trip to our cabin last week, and my mom was like, there's a family of ferrets living in the wood pile under
Yeah.
the porch. And I was like, I don't think they're ferrets. And she's like, no, I'm going to get you a picture. I'm going to show you that they're ferrets. And so then I was like, well, are you sure they're not all of these other animals that actually live in North America? And she's like, no, they were ferrets.
No, they're ferrets.
And I'm like, I don't think they were ferrets.
I love that she's doubling down on
They
it, though.
weren't. They were stoats.
Oh.
So don't worry, but we got it figured out.
What the hell is a stoat?
Remember a couple weeks ago when I was like,
That's what I'm saying. That's why it was so funny, is because my mom was like, I think they were ferrets. And I'm like, pull up a picture. I promise you they probably weren't ferrets. And she pulled it up and was like, no, that's a stoat. And she's like, what's a stoat? I was like, that.
yeah, like I've never heard that word before.
A stoat is basically like a smaller ferret.
Okay, so I can see where maybe she thought they were
Right.
baby ferrets.
It looks like a ferret. Like if you had only the
of
context
baby
of a
ferrets.
ferret, I would say, yes,
Where's
it
the
looks like
mama?
a
I
small
don't know.
ferret.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was just funny because I was like, literally, we were talking about ferrets and weasels and chipmunks and squirrels a week ago.
Oh.
Anyways, sorry, you were talking about your really cool Red Sea that you want to see, which would be awesome.
That's yeah.
Pardon.
I do want to see that.
Would
but
you want
also-
to cross, or would you just want to watch it?
No, I just want to see it happen.
You wouldn't want to cross?
a long walk.
Crossing would be so cool.
Yeah, I don't want to walk all the no thanks. I would just want to be like.
But then
in
I would
a
walk and I would just be
helicopter.
like wiping my hand through the water as you're walking through.
But what if that
past
like
it?
breaks it? Like, what if that's how they all got across
What if-
safely because nobody did it?
It's me in the back just like wiping my hand through,
they're
and
like,
the water's just like
"Stop!"
crashing down behind me.
La, la, la.
But I think it'd
Nothing
be cool.
could stop us now.
Well, obviously you have to sing that when you cross.
I'm pretty sure the Israelites sang that as they
Yeah.
crossed the
Yeah,
Red
I think
Sea.
I saw that in the Bible somewhere. But I also think it'd be cool to just see like Egypt in general, because like
Ancient Egypt.
yeah, like I just feel like we hear a lot about how like it was so rich and it's such like a like a culture that's lasted and like all their monuments have lasted. So I would love to see it like
In its heyday.
intact, yeah, and not all crumbly like it is now. Well, I would like to see that too, but I want to see both.
There's only one that I can see.
Yeah. So I guess I'll stick with that one. My mom went to Egypt though.
Did she?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I would love to go to Egypt someday.
Yeah. She said it was a little spooky, but she had a good time.
Why? Like the people were spooky? Like she was spooked of her circumstance, or she was spooked by like the pyramids?
No, not the pyramids didn't scare her.
She was scared about the mummies.
She's like, well, I've seen that movie with Brendan Fraser. No.
She's like, I saw what happened to him.
Yeah. No, they had like armed guards all the time, and they're like the older people weren't bothered as much. She did have an interaction with someone who sold her something that was not great, but there was like a younger woman.
What'd they sell her?
It's like a statue of Christ like carved out of a tree.
Olive
Yeah,
branch?
an olive tree.
And it
Anyway.
didn't go well.
No, but it's fine. But there was like a younger woman in their group. Pretty much everybody was like older, but this girl is like in her like late 20s, early 30s, and men just kept trying to like steal her from the group. Like they would like grab her elbow and like try and like
Try to, like,
pull
pull
her
her
away.
away.
So the guards had to like pretty much stand on either side of just this one girl.
So she didn't get human trafficked?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That is really scary.
Yeah. So she
Did your
she
mom go
said
by
that.
herself?
Yeah. Well, this whole group that she was with, they like, it was like a big tour and they traveled around together. They went like a ton of different places and Egypt was one of
That's
them.
good that she was with a group.
Yikes.
Yeah, you couldn't rough it to Egypt. You know, like
That's definitely
do
not like a solo
trip.
travel.
No.
Wow.
But she had a great time other than that. She got some great pictures
She did.
and
They
had
were
so much
awesome.
fun. Yeah, she showed Jackie.
She was like, "Here's my scrapbook," and I was down for it.
My
Like,
mom,
I
a good
love it.
scrapbooker.
dude, my mom loves when you come over because like me and my sister's like, we don't want to look at your scrapbook. And
And I
you're
was like,
I'll look.
I want to see a young Morgan. I have this one picture. This is deep in the archives.
Uh-huh.
But she like went to his son's basketball game or something, and the shirt that she's wearing is like to her shins, and she just is such a cute little Morgan. I love her.
I was such a hoe for the Suns when I was little. I loved them so much
That's so fun.
because they were all right back then.
Yeah.
They're good now.
That's good. They had a huge dip.
They did.
Yeah,
As did the Jazz. But the Suns are like really pretty good now.
that's good. I'm proud
So
of
maybe
them.
you should like get it back into that more.
Okay. I won't.
Spoiler alert, I won't.
Very fun. That's a good question.
That is a cool thing to think about.
Yeah.
Because there's so many.
Well, I was thinking about it because I had just seen a TikTok that was saying that like a lot of times when you picture like Roman culture, we think of like white statues and white
Right, but they were
togas, but they
colorful.
were very colorful.
Yeah.
We just think of them as white because all the paint's faded away by
Right.
now. And so I was kind of like, dang, like I want to see that kind of stuff for myself just to see what it actually was like instead
Yeah.
of Hollywood's incorrect interpretation of all these different cultures.
Another
You know?
one that would be really cool. Have you guys ever been to Mesa Verde
Yeah.
Colorado.
in Colorado? Well,
Yeah.
it's like in Colorado and Utah both, but
Sorry, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know anything.
I'm just saying like don't try and just claim it for Colorado.
Well, that's what I thought.
I'm just kidding.
I'm from Colorado.
Some place like that would be pretty cool, or like Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
Like go in the heyday of
yeah.
one of those huge indigenous populations
Yes.
before white people came.
Yeah. Before we showed up, we like to ruin things. It's okay.
Yeah. It's not okay, but it happened. Some place like that.
Yeah.
Or like Teotihuacan or whatever that's in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Like just one of those huge
Monuments.
cities that
Oh,
was
yeah.
like a bustling center of like thousands and thousands of people live there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I even think there's like a smaller, like place in Arizona called Montezuma's Castle.
Yeah.
We went there once. Like that's like in the wall.
Right.
So like that's a much smaller community, but I do think it'd be cool to like watch people.
To just
Live
spend a
like
day
Get
there.
their food, go get their water. Like,
Yeah.
what did they? Yeah.
How
Because
did
you
they
can go
live?
visit those places and we have like artifacts that we're like, we're pretty sure this is what they did.
Yeah. But
Like,
it's
Yeah.
crazy to learn how much of archaeology is like, I think this is what happened. And you're like,
Yeah.
you think? Like, you just told me this was a fact.
You wrote a book about it, bro.
Yeah. This is all your opinion?
based on what we did today,
Yeah. It's like crazy that
I
they're
found
like,
this rock
we
that
found
kind of
this.
looks like a spear.
yeah, we found this, so
Yeah.
we think this happened. And you're like, dang, I'm going to need you to get more
I'm
sure
gonna
about
need you to be
that.
more precise,
Yeah.
please.
That, yeah.
Well, thanks
that,
for answering, guys.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's take a break.
Take a break.
Final topic of the night.
Okay.
Did you guys see the news story about the zoo in China this week?
No.
The sun bear.
It's a sun bear.
A sun bear is a weird looking kind of bear. I'll find a picture real
It's
quick.
very strange.
I say that about me.
But that you're a weird kind of bear.
She's a weird looking bear.
City old bag.
Silly old bear.
So the zoo in China went viral because people were saying that their sun bear was just a human in a sun bear costume.
Stop it right now.
It's not. Sun bears just look weird.
They're just weird.
I'm
But
gonna
this
see.
is the picture that everyone, and I'll send it to Trent, but
Oh.
everyone's like, that's just a man.
That looks like a
that's
man
just
in a
fully
costume.
like a man in a bear costume. That is just what sun bears look like.
They're just weird looking.
They're just kind of goofy little dudes.
Aw,
But
I love them.
It just looks like
It looks like he's wearing socks.
Right? Like he just,
Yeah.
and like the bunches up on his butt, it looks like
an ill-fitting costume.
the costume is just doesn't fit him right.
Yeah.
So the question I'd like to pose to you is,
Oh no.
we all work at a zoo.
Okay.
And there's been an emergency and one of the animals is sick and you have to stand in for that animal for one day.
Okay.
You get to pick what animal you stand in as. We have so many great costumes for you to choose from.
Okay, so you have a costume for everything.
What animal do you think that you could like realistically live for as a day and like not have people catch on that you were just a human in a costume?
Oh, I know.
I do.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because like that's the explanation that people are saying is like, was the sun bear sick? And they were like,
Or like
Gerald,
got out.
put on
and
this
they're like,
costume.
Don't let
Like
them
people are
find out.
coming for the sunburn. I have mine.
shoot.
Polar bear. Because they're all, you know, when John Mulley's like, he's in the inside part. I'd just be there.
Oh,
And
good.
then just have my little head peeking out. But I'm like,
But it's just the head of the costume and you're like watching TikTok.
You're not
on your
even
phone.
in the costume. You're
yeah,
just
like
like poking
I'm
the
in
head
some
out.
tunnel and like just have his head like, and everyone's like,
with the
my gosh,
eyes
look.
closed on the costume. And you're like,
Yes.
he's sleeping right
He's
now.
a sleepy boy. Yeah, and then I'd be like,
But then you can put on the costume and go for a little swim
I would love that.
in the bear costume.
I'd just dive in and be like swimming around, and then everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, look!" And then I hope the place has a tunnel. You know how? And I just swim over the tunnel, and be like, "Hey guys," wave. People would go crazy.
People would go nuts.
They would go nuts if I was like,
Hello.
"Hello over there."
That's a good one.
Yeah, polar bear.
That is a good one.
What
I'd
about
say
you?
an orangutan.
That was gonna be my second one.
Because they just, like, every time I've seen an
You're
orangutan.
gonna maybe have to climb a tree if you be an orangutan.
No. Because every time I've seen an orangutan in the zoo, they're just sitting crisscross and like playing with their hair or like a piece of leaf or something.
Or picking bugs off of another orangutan.
I will not be doing that because monkeys freak me out.
It's like the human.
So you're gonna go into a
orangutan.
cage with a bunch of monkeys?
If the orangutan is missing, if it's not missing, then I don't need to go in there.
But what if it's like this is the mommy orangutan
And then
and there's
there's
just the
babies.
babies?
If it's babies, that's different. If I have to be in there with another full-grown orangutan, then I might have problems. But me
Trent?
just holding a baby orangutan,
Put a baby
That'd
orangutan
be pretty
am
right
I
cute.
saying
here.
that right?
It is so cute.
Because you could probably pass the same thing as Jackie's, where you're just like hold the baby and you're just like sitting up against
Yeah,
a
like
tree.
it would be one of those things where like the orangutan has a belly, so I just like take my arm out of the armhole and I'm like just watching TikToks, in the belly.
And the arms like floppy and deflated.
Yeah, and they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Whoops, everything's fine."
Hey.
Hey, it's me, the orangutan.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
So that's probably what I'd pick. I'd pick an animal that I could just sit.
That you could just hang out.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I do think it would
That's
be
probably
fun to
the
have
smart
like
one.
fun
Way to do it.
interactions with people. Like
And they're
they're like
kid
looking
slides
at
are
me
gonna
and I
change.
like move so that I'm more in the picture or like wave, you know?
I'm like, if you were an orangutan.
Yeah. Purse your lips.
And they're like, "Oh."
Wink if I was the bear. Wink
Think
if I was a
about-
polar bear.
I
Pop,
think
pop
about-
open a Coke bottle.
You guys love this. Go. Totally.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Orangutan's pretty good. If
I can't wait.
If I could do, if I could do like a shark,
Uh-huh.
that would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Just be swimming around all day and have like a
Wow.
little snorkel backpack in my shark
Wow.
costume. Because you could do the same thing where you like swim over the tunnel and all the kids are like, oh,
And
The
you're
shark.
Like, yeah. Baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, but then you have to swim with all the other sharks.
But like you said, if the shark is sick, but I would also love to swim with all the other sharks too.
That's good.
And
Someone's
they would
got to love
just
those
dap-
guys.
they would dap me up as we swam by.
Like, hey, what up?
Just high five.
What up?
Hi, Finn.
Yeah.
A shark would be pretty cool.
What up?
The other one I thought about was a giant panda. Like that would be pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Same vibe.
Because same thing, you could just like hang out and just eat all day.
I want to go to zoo.
Granted, it would just be bamboo that I'd be eating.
They're like, you're
So-
like,
You're
can I
like,
get some Taco Bell up in here?
Hey,
Could I get a
maybe-
Crunchwrap Supreme?
maybe today the panda's like Chick-fil-A.
I don't know.
I don't know, just a thought.
And
Have we ever
And
tried
the-
it before?
The zoologists have to be like, yeah, we're trying this. It's a new thing.
you're like slurping out of a cup.
Recent studies have shown panda bears love Slurpees.
And the panda goes up to get like more Chick-fil-A sauce from the window. He's like, thanks.
Have you,
Zach?
Just, "Brr."
have you seen those like hella chaotic videos of them trying to take care of baby pandas? And
They're
the baby
so cute.
They're like, they don't want to do whatever
They're the
the zoologist
derpiest.
wants them to do. So they're always like, okay, I got that one on the table. And then the other one falls. And they're like, okay, I got that one. Then the other
The
one's like
pandas are like,
climbing up that way. They're like so derpy and
Like
mischievous.
all over the place.
They're
and-
so fun.
I love that. That's so cute.
So yeah, a panda I think would be a good time.
yeah. That would
And
be
I
so
think
fun.
like you could do some human-esque things and like people wouldn't really question it.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because like they can walk on two legs sometimes, and like same with like the orangutan and like
Yeah.
I don't polar bears can stand on their hind legs.
Yeah, they can.
How
They're
do you think
big.
they're drinking Coke?
You gotta have one paw free for coking.
Cocaine.
If he wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the Coke commercials.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got.
That was fun too.
So if we ever go missing in a zoo, check one of those 3 enclosures, I guess.
If we're ever at a zoo together and you can't find us,
Check the
They're like-
orangutan.
For some reason,
The
these
polar
3
bear.
animals are like wanting to get into the other habitats, and we just have a podcast as the animals.
They're like unprecedented animal behavior.
And we're like this.
3 animals make a
We're like this.
podcast.
Wow. That was a really
Oh, you're gonna
I
be
was
the
a shark.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You and I would be like a chest bump.
Ugh.
That'd be awesome.
Chest
If,
bump.
if a polar bear and an orangutan were like,
Did a chest bump, and the orangutan went flying because the polar bear is like 10 times its
It's my
size.
muscles when I was a polar bear.
And then they're like, I heard the panda's eating Chick-fil-A.
They're like,
Hurry, everyone run.
crazy things are happening at Hogle
And then in
Zoo.
those feeders that you put like a quarter in, it's just chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you guys want to come to my house to swim? And then
It's an orangutan, a shark, and a polar bear.
we do.
I'm sorry, but if you're dressed as a shark, I'm not getting in the water.
What animals aren't you afraid of? You're afraid of orangutans. You're afraid of sharks.
I'm afraid of a lot of things.
we do a synchronized swimming thing, but so we're like, I dive in first, and then you, and then you. Wouldn't that be fun?
Classic.
I'm planning it like it will happen. It will never happen.
Once we hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube,
We'll dress
We'll
up
make
like
it
those
happen.
animals, and then we'll be like, what up?
and do a synchronized swimming routine and a whole podcast dressed as them,
Yeah.
where we'll just grunt and growl.
And then you're like, and we're like,
Yeah, it sounded like that girl. What's her name?
Amanda, please.
No, her
that's-
name's
Becky.
no. My name.
My
My name
Is
is
it Miranda?
Miranda.
No.
Amanda, please. That's not the same one, right?
That's gonna make me crazy.
I know, but I cannot.
I'm
remember her
Amanda's
real name.
#1 fan, please. Go watch the Amanda Show.
Yeah,
I don't know where you can find it, but go watch
Maybe on
it.
Paramount Plus.
Oh,
That
good.
seems right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sorry if it's not.
Thanks for listening and or watching to the podcast. We really appreciate it. Something new. If you have a topic that you'd like to suggest, go ahead and email us at nobummerspod@gmail.com.
Oh,
Trent is going to dole those out as they come in.
yay!
And we'll give you a little shout out and say like, thanks for submitting this.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah. We just thought that that's a good way to like engage people.
Yeah,
So if you have something you want us to talk about,
Please
let us know.
We can talk about Taylor Swift, polar bears, or Chick-fil-A.
I know about any animals, and that's it. And some computer stuff.
That's good. That's a good thing to know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know anything about psychology, so we're even.
You can also, if you're listening on Spotify, you can respond to our poll and submit your topics there as well. So there's 2 places you can submit a topic. Just there.
Or DM our No Bummers Pod Insta.
Yeah. Or just leave a comment.
So many different ways.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening. We appreciate it. Make sure to give us 5 stars on Spotify or Apple Podcasts if you haven't already. And also give us a like and subscribe if you're on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anything else anyone wants to say or plug?
Annie Bobani, we love you. That's all.
It's true.
We do.
And also Sadie.
And Sadie Bobady. We love you, Sadie Bug.
Sadie. Anyways, thanks everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.